Welcome to Missoula Gives. I'm Lynn Roberts from the Learning Center at Red Willow, and I am here to introduce you to a form of gentle movement called Tai Chi Cha, Joy Through Movement. So I will guide you through a few of the moves. There are 19 moves and one pose in this form, but we'll just go through a few with you today. And also to let you know that I am an accredited teacher, and I have been teaching here in Missoula for over 30 years. So Tai Chi Cha is not a martial art. I want you to be able to understand that. It is a healing art. So it is a very gentle form of movement for the overall body-mind connection. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you have a place where you can comfortably stand and move, maybe a 3-foot space. And I'm going to start from what is called the rest pose. So my feet are in a V. With the arms down at your side, I'm just flexing the hands so the palms are facing down. So I'm just going to take a moment, and if you'll join me here, just take some nice breaths. Just a nice inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Okay, I'm going to start out with the first move called rocking motion. So with the weight on my right foot, I'm just going to go to the left a little bit, bringing my hands back towards the wall. I'm going to let my heels rise, arms rise. Heels lower, arms lower, lifting the toes when the hands are back by the wall. Arms up, arms down. So I'm not touching the wall, I'm just using that as a guide for you to bring the arms back. Then palms are forward, bringing the hands up and down. Now I'm lifting my heels. I'm lowering my heels. When my hands are back, I'm lifting my toes. So it's a very gentle form of a rocking motion. Don't go too high on the heels. The feet are flat. And don't lift the toes too high. It's almost like you're leaving the foot on the floor, just curling the toes a little bit. Do a couple more. This will be the last one. I'm going to shift the weight over to the right, bringing that left foot over, and come back to the rest pose. So the rest pose is allowing the energy, your chi, your vital force that is moving and circulating through your body to become still. The movement, the yin and the yang chi, is moving and circulating throughout the body. So with the weight on my right foot, I'm going to bring that left one forward. The heel touches, so the toes are lifted off the floor. Hands are in the center, palms facing down. I'm going to take my hands a little to the left, same side, the foot is forward, and on around. This is called around the platter. As I'm shifting the weight, as the weight is forward, that forward leg bends a little more. And then as I shift back, the back leg bends a little more. So that's part of the yinning and yawning, the opposites. I'll do one more. Now bring that left foot back to the rest pose. I'm bending my legs a little bit in the rest pose, and then I'll straighten a little bit before I go on to the other side. Now with the right foot forward. Now the hands go to the right, around that imaginary platter. Shifting the weight forward, shifting the weight back. Forward leg bends more. Then the back leg bends more. Do 2 more. Lifting that back heel when the weight's forward. Lifting the forward toes when the weight's back. Let's do 1 more. Now bring that right foot back and come to the rest pose. So in all these moves forward and back, we're moving from the center. The dantian is about 2 inches below the navel. So we're moving from the center, just as if you have a string that is moving you forward. So now we're going to do the variation of that. Variation of around the platter. Left foot forward, we start the same. Now we're going to pick up an imaginary ball. As you shift the weight forward, gently open the hands and continue on around. Pick up the ball, let it go. Softness and continuity are a couple of the principles of Tai Chi Cha. I'm going to bend the leg that has more weight. Let's do 1 more. I'll bring that left foot back to the rest pose. And we'll go on to the other side. Bring your right foot forward. Hands in the center, palms facing down. Now as you start moving, we're going to pick up the ball at the right. Let it go out front gently. As I shift forward, I'm lowering the toes, weights forward, lifting the back heel. Lowering that back heel, shifting back, lifting the forward toes. Softness, moving from the center, from that dantian area. 1 more. And bring that right foot back to rest. Next move is called bass drum. Left foot forward, so we're doing all these moves with that forward back shifting of the weight. Hands are placed. I'll turn a little sideways here. Palms are facing each other. So as I shift the weight forward, again, lifting that back heel, shifting back, lifting the forward toes. Keeping the hands facing each other. Shifting forward, lift the back heel. Shifting back, lift the forward toes. Let's do 2 more. And we're going to bring that left foot back and come to the rest pose. So there's just a pause in the rest pose, just allowing those 2 energies, the yin and the yang qi, to come together. And that positive energy is stored in the bones. Right foot forward, same upper body move. Bass drum. So just be aware you don't want to lift that back heel and the forward toes too quickly or too high. That back heel just lifts a little bit, maybe even just an inch. Forward toes you can lift a little bit more. As your body moves through the center, both feet are flat. So that gives you some guide as far as the timing on lifting that back heel. Feet are flat, lifting the forward toes. Let's do 2 more. This will be the last one. And bring that right foot back. Nice deep breath as you come to rest. And thank you for joining me today. I like to do a bow of gratitude.